What is up, YouTube? My name is Brady Barnes. It's been 11 months since my last video, so I'm sure this is going to be a surprise to you. But I'm an IFBB Pro bodybuilder, and this video is just a life update. But I won't disappear again, I promise. There's a lot more to come. Training, days of eating, whatever you guys want to see, supplement regimens, anything, just let me know, and it's coming. I promise there won't be another 11-month break. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what I have to say and you're looking forward to the videos to come. I wrote some things down so I wouldn't forget. First thing, I moved from Illinois. I moved to New Jersey. It's quite a move, but my girlfriend's family lives out here. The gyms are, I don't want to say it, but they're a lot better. There's just the atmosphere is so much different. You know, people take bodybuilding seriously out here. There's a lot of people that compete in the area, so it's just like there's a lot to look forward to when you come out here, and I figure this is the best place for me to be. Next is I changed coaches. Back in December, I decided to start working with Neil Hill. You know, arguably one of the best coaches in the league, you know, the IFBB, lifetime coach to Flex Lewis. So he's a really good coach. You know, we had a good off season. I'm actually 9 weeks out right now from my first show of the year, the Savannah Pro. I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. It's like one of those scenarios, you just take it show by show. If I win, you know, it's the 2021 Olympia qualifier still. So, you know, I go to the Olympia. If I don't win, you know, the next shows after that are 2022 qualifiers, and I plan to just compete enough this year where I get the points to just compete in the Olympia 2022 and have a nice long break for me to grow again. Since I started working with Neil, I've been injury free since the longest time since I started training. I know it's crazy. I've been training since, you know, essentially high school, and I've always had some nagging injury, but since December to now, going on 7 months, and I don't have an injury. No elbow pain, no knee pain, no back pain, literally nothing. It's like a whole different mindset when you go in the gym and you have no injuries. It's like I can train freely. I'm not training super heavy. You know, I'm doing exactly what he tells me to, and I'm injury free, nothing hurts, and I couldn't be better. My online coaching has expanded a lot over the last year. I worked for Lululemon for about 3 years. I left them to pursue online coaching. I left them last year, right around my last video, and online coaching became the full gig. You know, I maintain around 35-40 clients always. That's my cap, and it's just like a dream come true. I get to help people achieve their dream bodies while like having a flexible schedule where I can travel, I can go to the gym, my meals. I don't have to plan like I have to go to work, you know, I don't have to prep, you know, 5 meals and take them to work with me. It's like I'm home, I'm doing my thing. You know, if we want to go somewhere, I'll prep a couple meals, but for prep, it's like a game changer. Like, you have no idea how easy it makes prep. I changed my sponsor. I was with a supplement company for a little while, and I signed a contract 3 months ago with, a little over 3 months ago, with KAGED Muscle, and it just expired, and I actually re-signed with them this past week for 12 months. So I have a, you know, I have a link in my bio on Instagram. I'll probably put it under the video. You just click on the link, use my discount code Brady, and it'll save you some bucks. I'll do another video talking about all the supplements I use. Obviously I don't use all KAGED Muscle because I take other things, you know, like vitamin C, turmeric, citrus bergamot, things like that they don't make. But fish oil, multivitamins, fermented amino acids, they make all of that. You know, obviously protein, pre-workout. So it's like a one-stop shop for most people. So I'm gonna jump back and talk about coaching a little bit. Not just me coaching the clients that I have, but my coach and what I was looking for when I hired him, and what I assume people are looking for when they hire me. I wrote down a few things. These are in no order. So listen up if you are thinking about hiring a coach. The first thing to look for when you're gonna hire a coach is patience. And when I say patience, you're probably thinking about, yeah, people have to be patient because weight loss takes a long time. And it's actually the opposite. It's you need to find a coach with a lot of patience. Of course you need to be patient, and you should know this when hiring a coach because you're not gonna get results like this. But you should find a coach that is patient, because the same thing that he's doing with another person that's getting really good results may or may not work for you. And if it doesn't work for you, the coach has to be patient, and they have to think and be like, okay, this isn't working, they need a little bit more of this, or they just need a little bit more time. It's like you need to sit back and chill and evaluate the situation and be like, okay, this client is doing this, this, and this, and they told me they followed everything and it's just not working. Okay, now I, from a coach, have to reevaluate the situation and be like, okay, not a big deal. I'm gonna switch up some things, and it's now we're gonna try this. So we're both being patient, but a lot of people don't think of like the coach doesn't have to have patience, but we do. Like, we want to see you get results. It's just like my coach. He wants to see me get results. He wants me to see me get shredded. He wants to see me win shows, but he knows that that might not be possible, the first year coaching me or immediately, because everybody is different. Second is communication. And I shouldn't have to go into this much because communication, it's like a trend now. I feel like people are learning to communicate more and talk more about their feelings and everything, and this goes into coaching because you have to have like an open door between both of you. If something's wrong or if you're feeling some type of way, you need to tell your coach, or if your coach is seeing that you're responding to some type of way, like not a positive way, he should communicate with you and be like, hey, this isn't working, my bad, you kind of have to do this, change this. And it's like whenever people make their updates and they send them to me, I'm assuming that everything that you're telling me is 100% the truth. And because I try to have a good communication with my coach, with my clients, and if you tell me on your check-in that you followed everything perfectly, and then you check in on Sunday and you weigh 5 pounds heavier, but you went out to the China buffet Friday night and told me that you went to the gym and did your cardio, you followed your macros, and so I'll be like, well, it's something that I did, when in reality it's just that you're not owning up to your mistakes, and then I find out later, and then it's like I have to question your integrity essentially for the whole time that I'm coaching you because you had this slip up, not something that you won. Professionalism, this is the big one, because a prior coach that I had was unprofessional. I don't need to say who he was or anything like that, but having like a professional relationship with all of your clients and keeping it professional, with my coach it's professional, with my clients it's always professional, because it's like, this is your business, this is what your face is on, this is what people are like, essentially basing your character off of, is what people say about you, and how you coach your business. It's like whenever you go to somebody's house and it's a wreck, it's like, these guys are really messy and they don't give a shit about their stuff. That's what you're saying unconsciously, and people do the same thing. You can't really help it, it's just in your head, but it's there. The next thing is personality. Personality is huge. If you don't want somebody that's monotone or you can't crack a joke with, if you're calling up your coach and it's like serious all the time, you guys can't talk about anything else, sports or something fun, personality is big. Who you are rubs off on who you talk to, who you hang out with, anybody in your life, rather it's professional or personal. You're gonna rub off on them, they're gonna rub off on you a little bit, so positive vibes only. And I put education last because education in terms of fitness, it can be like, what education is subjective. To some people education is you know, a degree in exercise science. To some people it's just a NASM certification. To some people it's a nutrition degree. To others it's just being a coach for 20 years is all the education that you need. You know, it's you're making two comparisons, but finding a coach that's educated doesn't really, I mean, I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but if they have credibility backing them, then they probably have the proper education that made them a good coach. Intentionally I didn't, or at the beginning when I started this, I wasn't really going to go over this stuff. I just happened to start talking about it, and I was like, I should put this in here, because there's a lot of people who just go out and the first person they see on Instagram, they're just like, oh, $100, you know, for a custom program. That's awesome. You know, in reality, it's probably not custom, because they're not putting hours into building a program, you know, for $100 if they have 500,000 followers on Instagram. I mean, just think about that to yourself. You know, even if 1% or 0.5% of their followers, you know, if 0.5% of 500,000 would be 2,500 people. Okay, even if 2,500 people hit them up, like, they're not doing, you know, 2,500 people. But if 2,500 people bought the program, then, you know, good for them. That's a lot of cash. It's $250,000. But anyway, that's besides the point. This video I rambled on a little bit. I apologize for that. But I'm living in Jersey. I got a new coach. You know, things are going well financially. I'm in a better place than I've ever been. I'm healthy. You know, I said I didn't have any injuries. Training's going well. 9 weeks out. Hopefully I qualify for the Olympia. If not, expect me to be on the 2022 Olympia stage. But that is it. I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you guys have any questions or you want to see any videos specifically, just comment down below. But there'll be training videos, there'll be full days of eating, there'll be supplements, nutrition tips, all that. I'll be dropping it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.